Just when we thought the Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni saga couldn't get any wilder, boom! Another legal bombshell has just dropped. But this time, it's not Baldoni coming after Lively. Nope. Instead, a PR consultant.
So on, but that's fine. That's me. So I'm not on his side. But my point is simply, I just don't see it.
Whom Lively accused of orchestrating a smear campaign against her, is now turning the tables and suing her for a whopping $7 million. It looks like Lively is getting hit from all sides now.
Nothing good ever comes from pointing the finger at somebody.
Did she just walk straight into her own trap with this accusation? Or is this just another shocking twist in Hollywood's never-ending game of tug-of-war? Either way, the stakes just got way higher. And trust me, this situation is exploding fast. If you've been keeping up...
At one point, he leaned forward and slowly dragged his lips from her ear and down her neck as he said, "It smells so good."
Up with this sizzling hot drama, you already know that Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni have been locked in an all-out legal war over everything that went down during and after the making of It Ends With Us. But if you're just tuning...
Actress Blake Lively is accusing her co-star and director from the movie It Ends With Us of sexual harassment and retaliation.
Let's hit rewind for a split second. It all started when Lively came out swinging, accusing Baldoni of sexual harassment and workplace retaliation. But she didn't stop there.
Judge you before they give you a chance. And we're going to change that. Thank you.
She also claimed that he masterminded an online smear campaign designed to completely destroy her reputation. Baldoni didn't just deny the allegations, he went nuclear. He clapped back with a massive $400 million defamation lawsuit against Lively, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and their entire PR team. Yep, Baldoni wasn't playing around. He was out for blood. But just when we thought we had seen every possible plot twist, boom! Lively got slapped with a lawsuit of her own. And this time, it wasn't from Baldoni. Nope, it was from an entirely different player. A PR consultant she had accused of orchestrating the so-called smear campaign to destroy her reputation and paint her as unstable. And now? He's coming for her with a defamation lawsuit. But here's the real kicker. He's only asking for $7 million. A little low, don't you think? I mean, Baldoni went for a jaw-dropping $400 million, while this PR guy just wants a slice of the cake. Because, let's be real, Baldoni is already claiming the whole table. Now, here's the million-dollar question. Was Lively absolutely
about their lives? So if someone understands the themes of this movie, comes across you in public, and they want to really talk to you, what's the best way for them to be able to talk to you about this? How would you recommend they go about it?
Like asking for like my address or my phone number or like my location share?
Absolutely certain that Baldoni hired a PR team to tarnish her image? Or did she just dig herself into another legal nightmare out of sheer spite? Lively insists that after speaking out, she faced intense retaliation, including what she calls a deliberate smear campaign designed to discredit her in the public eye. But let's not forget, Lively was already dealing with a wave of bad press, long before this even hit the courts. During the It Ends With Us promotional tour, she seemed, well, completely disconnected from the film's actual message. No matter how many times she was asked about the deep emotional themes, she dodged the topic like a pro, turning every serious question into a light-hearted joke. At times, it almost felt like she thought she was promoting a rom-com instead of a tragic, heartbreaking story. At first, people assumed Lively's awkward promo run was just a case of bad marketing. But then they realized, nope, that wasn't a PR blunder. That was just Lively being Lively. And let's be real, That kind of approach doesn't exactly leave a lasting impact. A lot of fans of It Ends With Us, the best-selling novel that inspired the movie, expected her to use her platform to shed light on real-life issues like domestic abuse, trauma, and breaking toxic cycles. But instead, radio silence. She dodged the heavy topics entirely, and the backlash hit hard. So if this is the smear campaign she's alleging in her lawsuit,
Jed Wallace, a PR person, saying he's losing millions in clients because of Blake Lively's defamation.
did she and her team ever stop to consider that maybe they just fumbled the bag? Did Baldoni really mastermind an entire takedown campaign against her? Or is this just a case of Lively not being able to handle the heat? Let's not forget, Lively spent most of her career as Hollywood's golden girl, adored by fans and the industry alike. But the moment she faced real criticism, she called it a manufactured attack. Well, now the tables have officially turned, and this time, Lively is the one being accused of spreading lies. PR consultant Jed Wallace, the man Lively claimed was behind a full-scale digital takedown campaign against her, is now firing back with a $7 million lawsuit. And trust me, he's not holding back. According to Wallace, Lively flat-out lied about his involvement and had zero evidence to back up her claims when she made them public. And the most embarrassing part? He says she only started looking for proof after she had already gone public with the accusations. Wallace's legal team isn't pulling any punches, calling this a reckless smear job. They claim Lively has destroyed his reputation, cost him millions in business losses, and dragged his name through the mud for absolutely no reason. Wallace claims he's never even met or spoken to Blake Lively. Not once. Yet, she painted him as the mastermind behind a digital takedown campaign. Now, he's suing her for $7 million, calling her claims pure fiction and saying she had zero proof before making them public. Lively's team is
in their incendiary complaint, where they're trying to do their best to bash him and the PR team. I don't see that the second loop closed of
isn't backing down, calling his lawsuit retaliation and alleging he was secretly working for Baldoni's camp all along. But here's the twist. If she was so sure of his involvement, why did she suddenly withdraw her request to depose him? Did she lack evidence, or is this just another legal power move? One thing's clear. The stakes just got even higher. Lively once owned the court of public opinion. Baldoni was getting dragged, fans were calling him creepy, and cancellation seemed inevitable. One of the biggest bombshells in her lawsuit? That Baldoni made repeated inappropriate advances, including a behind-the-scenes moment where he allegedly dragged his lips down her neck. But then, Baldoni dropped the receipts. The leaked footage completely contradicted Lively's claims. Instead of harassment, it showed two actors casually filming a romantic scene. Nothing more, nothing less. Baldoni was even talking about his wife during the moment, maintaining professional boundaries. If anything, it looked like Lively was the one more into him. With that single video, the entire narrative flipped. Lively's legal team was left scrambling. They never saw this coming. And if Baldoni could disprove such a major claim so easily, what does that say about the rest of Lively's accusations? Now there's another twist. The New York Times published a damning article about Baldoni just as Lively's lawsuit dropped. Coincidence, or was Lively running her own smear campaign while accusing Baldoni of the same? Baldoni's lawyers claim the NYT expose used illegally obtained out-of-context texts to paint him as the villain. They even allege Lively's own publicist was behind the negative press leaks. And then there are the text messages Baldoni released. They show a completely different story. Friendly conversations, playful banter, and a clear battle for creative control over the movie. Lively allegedly wanted to rewrite a pivotal scene, but Baldoni pushed back. Could this entire war have been sparked by a power struggle over the film? One thing's certain. This is no longer just a lawsuit. It's an all-out war. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni are locked in a heated legal battle over alleged misconduct on the set of It Ends With Us. Lively accused Baldoni of inappropriate behavior, but Baldoni countered with behind-the-scenes footage that contradicted her claims. The feud escalated over creative control of the film, with Lively allegedly enlisting Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift to pressure Baldoni. Both sides have refused mediation, and Lively's team is now demanding Baldoni's phone records, while Baldoni's lawyers call it a desperate fishing expedition. With the trial looming, this Hollywood drama is far from over.